In other news, the Ghana Cedi has been classified as the worst of African currencies with the worst spot returns tracked by Bloomberg. This follows a depreciation of 8.86% to the US dollar. Charles Nixon looks at the continent's currencies with best spot returns in the West in this report.
Among the currencies classified as having the worst spot returns, the Ghana Cedi is ranked at the bottom, depreciating by almost 9% from 1st January to 25th February this year. It's followed by the Zambian kwacha with a depreciation of 6.02%. These two economies have been battling with fiscal slippages, whilst their rising debts have created fears among investors regarding their economic outlook. Whereas Zambia agreed to an International Monetary Fund bailout of $1.4 billion in December last year for a crucial 3-year program to restructure its debt, Ghana is adamant in returning to the Bretton Woods institution for a similar program to build investor credibility. Despite crude oil selling above $100 per barrel, the foreign inflows from the commodities have done little to help stabilize the cedi. However, the 5-year $4.5 billion country partnership framework from the World Bank is expected to inject some dollars into the economy and help shore up the value of the cedi. Meanwhile, the Gambian Delasi, New Sudanese pound, and the Ethiopian birr are among African countries with the worst spot returns by Bloomberg. Angolan kwanza, Namibian dollar, and South African rand are, however, among African countries with the best spot returns.
Reaction to this, Executive Director of the Center for Economics and Inequality Studies, Dr. Benjamin Amwa, says the current trend will cost the country more in terms of interest repayment on loans. He's, however, calling for Bank of Ghana's intervention to avert further worsening of the situation.
Our credit rating on the market now will not make it possible for us to contract these loans at the previous rate that we had them. It's going to be expensive. Expensive means that we have to pay more by way of interest servicing. And that is what we are also trying to avoid currently. So we just have to hope and wait that the market will normalize a bit before we go onto the market to borrow.
Speaking about hope, you deal with the numbers. Looking at the crystal ball, where do you see the cedi's performance in the medium to long term ending this year, considering what has happened in the very first 2 months of this year?
Yeah, for now, we have crossed the 7 mark on the retail market. And if you look at the difference in the interbank rates and what the Forex market is telling us, definitely we are going to end the year with the cedi at more than $7 cedis to $1 US. Again, between now and December is such a long time that if you're able to get the injections from BOG, if you're able to get some support locally in terms of cleaning our books as a country, from where we are sitting, we believe that the speculative attack on the currency will be reduced a bit. Even though the cedi will depreciate, it will not be as fast and as high as it has been in the past 2 months. We are not going to see a slow pace. But as for the 7 cedis to $1, we still believe that come the year end, the cedi will be trading at that to the US dollar.
And that's it for business. There's more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Up next is sports.